In today's lesson, I'm going to explain a little bit more about chords. Yesterday we learned about 3 basic triads or chords. That was the 1 chord, the 4 chord, which I don't have listed here today, and the 5, because we're going to focus on these 2, the tonic or the 1 and the dominant or the 5. So what I want to do is explain a little bit more about the parts of a chord. So in our basic chord or triad, we have what's called the root of the chord, the 3rd, and the 5th. And let's see how we get that. So if we go over here to our chord that's based on the tonic, do, do, mi, so, mi, do. The root is do, and we go up a 3rd. So here's 1, 2, 3. There's our 3rd. And if we start here and go up, we'll get our 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our 5th. So root, 3rd, and 5th. Let's do that for our dominant chord. So do is our tonic, do, mi, so, mi, do. And remember, we could just extend that all the way up and down as far whatever range our voices have or our instruments. So we could have... That's all the tonic triad, root, 3rd, and 5th. So let's look at our dominant triad now, and that's going to start on sol. So here it is. We have our root is sol. Our 3rd is ti. And our 5th is re. So let's sing this. Well, we'll start with our tonic, and then we'll do the dominant. Do, mi, so, mi, do, so, so, ti, re, ti, so. So that's our dominant triad, and just like the tonic, we could extend it up and down. Back to tonic. So let's try and sing a little bit of this, just like we did yesterday. Do, mi, so, mi, do, so, do, ti, re, ti, so, ti, re, so, mi, do, re, ti, re, do. We always come home, always end on our tonic. So I'm going to add one more thing today, and then we're going to do a song to show you how this fits. Whoops, that was the wrong one. I'm going to add something to our 7th chord. I mean to our dominant chord. So let's move I'm going to move the markers here so we can see our triad. Our dominant triad is sol, ti, and re, which is sol, ti, re. And now what we're going to do is add one more 3rd on top. So we have 3rds stacked on top of each other. Here's a 3rd, here's a 3rd. We're going to stack one more 3rd on top, and that's going to be called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to be called the 7th. And so I'm going to add that note. We got to put it here, fa, and we'll put it up here. And now we have a different chord. Rather than just a major chord or a triad, we're going to have what's called a 7th chord. So now we have a 5-7 chord. It's 5 because it's based on the 5th degree of the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to jump down here so I don't run out of room. And then it's got the root, the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7th. The root, the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7th. And you'll see how that fits. We're going to do a song with that, so you'll see. We're going to do Down in the Valley. Now there are going to be a few tones in here that are passing tones, but most of them are in the chords. So it goes like this. Down in the valley, valley so low. Now we're going to move over to this chord because there's re. Hang your head over, hear the wind blow, and back to our tonic or our 1 chord. Let's try it with the solfege. Sol, do, re, mi, do, mi, re, do, re. come back to our tonic chord. So we always come back home. We always come back to the tonic. So that's just a little bit with the 1 and the 5/7 chord. And tomorrow or in the next few lessons, I'll show you how to notate this and how to look for these patterns in the songs. We've already done a lot with the tonic triad, but we'll be adding the other ones now. Okay, that's all for today.